everyone. Welcome to This Day. It is Tuesday, May 31st. Can you believe it? It's already the end of May. We're heading into the summer months. Well, before we get to who's on our show and meetings, I wanted to thank everyone who participated in our drawing for this 60 Up Balance Training System. As you can see right here, I have all of the names that we have put into little tiny pieces of paper, and all of their names are in here, and I'm going to draw right now live. So stay tuned for who is the winner of our 60 Up Balance Training System. And the winner is Marion Lewis. So Marion Lewis, if you are watching, we will make arrangements for you to receive your 60 Up Balance Training System directly from Dan Metcalf, who is the creator. So we will be in touch with you. We will email you and let you know. So congratulations, Marion. We appreciate everybody who participated and enjoy your system. All right, we have a couple of meetings to tell you about today. We have at 9:30 this morning, we have the third mutual budget maintenance review, and that will be in the boardroom. And then this afternoon at 1:30, we have the United Mutual Finance Committee, and that will also be in the boardroom. Now, on our show today, we have Jose Vergara. Now, he has some very important information regarding water. Of course, he's from the El Toro Water District. And then we have the Shalom Club. We have Paula Kruger and Ezra Nawar, who are going to tell us all about their club, as well as an upcoming event in which Ezra is the speaker. So we'll learn all about that. All right, let's take a look at our weather. Well, we're looking at very nice weather this week. We are going to get a little bit warm, kind of close to the 80s, but looking pretty good. We are looking at today's temperatures, 74-59, tomorrow 79-61, Thursday 79-60, Friday 78-61, and then on Saturday 72-61. Our sunrise this morning was at 5:42, and our sunset will be at 7:56. And thank you to Cole for sending in this beautiful photo of the wedge. Man, that is a big wave. So thank you for sending that in. Of course, if you would like to send in a photo and share with everyone, please email it to lagunawoodsvillagetv@gmail.com. And thank you, Cole, for sending that in. All right, when we come back, we will have the El Toro Water District. Stay tuned.
Number one reported accident for a senior is a fall.
Hi there, I'm Bob Eubanks. If you've taken a bad fall or your balance isn't what it used to be, it's time to try 60 Up. It's safe, it's effective balance training that can get you back on your feet in as little as 3 weeks, like it did me.
If you have balance, strength, or mobility issues, you need 60 Up.
Within a couple weeks, my balance has improved.
If you're feeling scared, you need 60 Up.
It works.
Go to 60up.com. That's the number 60up.com.
It changed my life, and it can change yours too.
I'm Jerry Slusowitz, founder of Pacific Financial Planners. Did you know that one simple mistake can derail your retirement plan? By not making the shift to income-based investing, you could be setting up your retirement plan to fail. If you're at or near retirement age, time is not on your side. One major stock market correction could wipe out your life savings. Visit safeincometoday.com to make the switch. Create retirement income you can count on.
Pacific Cremation Services offers you the ultimate freedom to become one with the salty breezes and brilliant sunset reflections. A scattering at sea is a unique, beautiful way to honor the life of anyone who chooses to be cremated. We help you plan the details and understand what to expect. Choose from our 3 simple plans and let us help you start the process of healing and life celebration. Contact us at pacificcremationservices.com to create a personalized service at sea today.
Elizabeth Rapper writes, "My neighbor is a kind and thoughtful person. She sweeps the walk not only in front of her manor, but the whole walk from beginning to end, including around the trash area. And during the fall, when the trees lose their leaves, she's out sweeping almost every day."
Welcome back. Well, I wish I had better news, but unfortunately, we are going to be heading into a drought season now, and Jose Vergara is here to tell us all about what to expect. Well, welcome. You know, sometimes you have some great news, but this time not such great news for all of us. Hopefully it'll get better at some point.
Yes, Lisa, thank you for having me here today. And I hate to be the guy bringing the bad news, but every time I bring a bad news, I have good news too.
Oh, good. Okay. Well, that's what we want to hear.
So this climate change is really, really hurting us. And the proof is that the first 3 months of this year, January, February, and March, have been the driest month of ever. Ever since we have data, ever recorded. Then we had the water year 2020 and 2021 have been the driest year also. Then because of that, Oroville, which is the biggest reservoir that we have in Northern California to store the water for the State Water Project, last year was in the lowest level. So because of that, the governor actually asked California, actually mandated already, that we continue reducing water because we have been in this mood all the time.
Right.
This year, he said additional 15% of reduction.
So what does that make the total then?
Almost 30-something.
Wow. Well, that's a lot.
Of what we had in 1980s. So I'm here to tell you what are we doing, because this is the bad news. To tell you what we're doing, the good news is El Toro has to comply.
Right.
If we don't, then we won't get water. So this is what we are going to be doing. The state reduced the allocation to us from 15% to 5%. You know what that means? We're paying for about 1,700 acre-feet of water, and we were supposed to get 15% of that. Now they told us we're going to get 5% only, but we still have to pay for the whole thing.
Oh,
That's always been the case.
I see.
So we have to pay for everything. But then the 5%, we're not getting it either. Because they said, no, we're only going to deliver the water to those agencies that depend exclusively on the State Water Project. And because we depend from Metropolitan, and Metropolitan gets water from the Colorado River too,
Right.
so we said we're not getting any.
Okay.
So we're not getting any water from the State Water Project.
Wow.
So that means tie it up and move on. So El Toro made a decision, just like Metropolitan did, to move to second level, level 2 of the water emergency program. So what we're doing right now is 3 things. We need to come back and talk to the people in our service area, our customers, and ask them again, please save water. Because we need to save water.
And you know, there are several ways of doing that, of course, and they can see on the screen here is that, you know, conserving 15%, you know, some things here, you know, fix leaks within 4 days, but what are, you know, taking shorter showers, a lot of those things, those are what we do internally, right, inside our homes. What are some other things?
Well, we already, level 1 is a permanent decision that we have, and we'll talk about that. But right now, we want, first, we're increasing or decreasing the time. If there is a leak, we used to have 5 days to fix it. Now we have 4. That's it. Now, every waste of water is forbidden now, prohibited.
Okay.
Not allowed, and then you will have a mechanism to report somebody who's wasting water.
So are you talking about like car washing and things like that?
Car washing with a hose, or I seen people with a hose wetting the sidewalk, the driveway, and you see the river going out.
Yep.
So that's a no-no.
Okay.
But we do have a permanent condition. But in this time, we are asking people to get straight down to consume less water. The case of the permanent condition that we have is you cannot irrigate from 9 to 6, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m.
Okay.
You can not waste water. You can have to have fountains that have a pump and recycle the water if you have pump. Every single waste is not allowed. And well, those are getting more strict now. So one thing good for Laguna Village is if you are being irrigated with recycled water,
Yes.
you don't have to do anything of that.
Right.
That's the benefit.
Right.
But there are portions in Laguna Woods that are irrigated with potable water. Those will be controlled later on if we have to move to level 3.
Right.
If we move to level 3, we have to come back and say, sorry,
Right.
no irrigation for these days, and these days. So that's what it is. So what can we do now? All we can is to tell people, help us.
Yeah.
We have still rebates. We have, we can educate people. When we find out that somebody is not complying, we can call this person and say, look, this is the way to do it, and we kind of educate. We're not police going
Right.
to hit anybody, but we educate them already. They're already being hit
Right.
in the pocket
Yes.
when they waste the water.
Right.
So we're telling that. And we're telling them also, come to the meetings. El Toro has every 3 months a meeting, we call it CAG, Community Advisory Group. We usually invite everybody that we can, but few people come. I know it's difficult because it's at lunchtime. And then we're saying, okay, take your lunch with us. In fact, we'll give you a sandwich.
Well, there you go.
So
I mean,
free
if you're
lunch.
serving lunch,
So we have a free lunch so you can listen to what we are doing.
there you go. That's
So-
awesome. I think that's the best way. You know, it's always nice to know, to get an inside track to what's going on. And then maybe, maybe some of our captains, we have captains of different neighborhoods, and maybe you can invite them to come, and that way they can help spread the word.
Originally, we kind of invited the leaders of the clubs and
Right.
everybody who is interested. But again, many of these captains no longer live here. And then we have new guys that we
Sure.
need to be educating all the time. So,
Exactly.
and that's the reason we come here, because your station is seen everywhere here in Laguna. And hopefully they're watching now and they get interested.
Yeah.
We'll give you a sandwich with a little salad so you feel better.
Well, even better, you get a sandwich and a salad. Well, I love that. I think that it's really important that you guys do help relay the information, give them lots of tips and tricks, and of course you can go online and see all of that information, as well as find out about your advisory groups, right?
That's correct.
Okay.
And the website is the best thing you can do.
Okay.
You don't need to walk there. You just go to the website. You can tell us if you see a waste of water. Doesn't necessarily have to be somebody wasting the water.
Yeah.
Sometimes there is a sprinkler that breaks and nobody noticed.
Exactly.
And if you see that one, please tell us.
Okay.
Because every little bit of water that we save is good.
All right, excellent.
So that's about it.
All right,
So bad
well-
news and a little thing of good news, how to solve the problem. So
All right.
we'll survive. We've been
We will.
doing
We
this for
always
many
do,
years.
but it just kind of is a bummer when we have to deal with that, as we go into the summer months. So, thank you very much for the information. I
Okay,
appreciate
Lisa.
it.
Thank you
All
very
right.
much for having me.
All right.
Bye.
And remember, if you want more information about how to save water, or you would like to participate in the advisory groups, you can always go to etwd.com. We'll be right back.
It's time for a reinvention. It's time to write new chapters in our life stories. Every story includes a middle, where important events unfold. A second act, if you will, where characters learn more about themselves, where people discover how truly different life could be. A reinvention, a retirement. It's time to turn your hobbies into creative businesses. To volunteer using skills gathered across a lifetime. To hit the open road in search of new horizons and fresh faces. It's time to grab those grandchildren and hold them close. Grand adventures. Or simple pleasures. Today's retirement is different. It's not the final chapter in the book of life, but rather a new beginning. a second act.
Hi there, I'm Bob Eubanks. Remember me? I'm the king of whoopee. And you're watching Village Television. But everybody does.
We're coming for you, Cancer. At City of Hope, we won't stop working until we've saved every life. That's why we're opening an NCI-designated academic cancer campus right here in Orange County. Your days are numbered, Cancer. We're coming for you, Cancer. At City of Hope, more than 400 world-renowned physicians and 1,000 scientists and researchers are coming together to focus only on one thing: curing cancer. Your days are numbered, Cancer.
At Laguna Niguel Family Dental Care, hundreds of patients have been safely sedated since 2009. Dr. Anderson offers nitrous oxide gas at no charge for any treatment and will administer IV sedation himself for patients who prefer not to remember the appointment. IV and oral sedation are safely performed with prior medical clearance. Dr. Anderson is fully trained from Loma Linda and UCLA Schools of Dentistry in conscious sedation. Give us a call today for a no-charge office or visit our website for a video consult at LagunaNiguelSedationDentist.com.
Welcome back. Well, today I am joined by Ezra Nawar and Paula Kruger here on behalf of the Shalom Club. Well, hello. And then don't you say shalom?
Yeah, I certainly.
I thought maybe
we both
you
say
do,
shalom,
right?
as
a welcome and a hello. And I know you're going to tell us a little bit more about that. But before we begin, tell me just a little bit about yourself and how long you've lived here in the village.
Okay. I only live in the village since last July.
Okay.
And I just came here and just found the Shalom Club. And as they say, the rest is history. I found my literal home and I found my friend's home.
Nice.
At the same time.
Okay, and Ezra, tell me a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, so I actually do not live in the village, but I work for Chapman University. I've moved to Orange County in 2009. I'm an academic librarian by profession at Chapman University in Orange. I got into interfaith actually because of an article that I wrote in the Orange County Register in 2011.
Okay.
And actually the rabbi at Temple Judea picked on the article and invited me to speak at the temple here in Laguna Woods.
Okay.
And since then I fell in love with interfaith conversations, changing narratives, and this is what got me into Paula and the Shalom Club.
I love it. Now we are looking at a couple of pictures. Tell me a little bit about some of those things. These are experiences that you've had and you're going to be sharing at the event, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, so tell me a little bit about that.
Yes, so as I mentioned, I grew up in Egypt and I came to this country in 2002. We lived in the East Coast for a little bit. My husband and I were doing our graduate studies and then later we moved to Orange County, been involved in Chapman University since then, but really fell in love with interfaith conversations, diversity, and meeting people. And my motto in life is change narratives of how people think about Muslim women like myself.
Okay.
But also embedding myself in the society as an American citizen without losing my identity.
Right.
Yeah. So, and I think, from the pictures you can see me, with Paula. That's the first time we actually met, maybe a couple months ago. It does feel like it's been years because, Paula is just an amazing, wonderful woman. This is also with a friend of mine, Vicky Singh. He's a member of the Sikh community. This specific picture was actually highlighted in the Smithsonian magazine.
Okay.
It was called Breaking Barriers Between Muslims and Sikhs because historically there's been, unfortunately a lot of hate. So we're trying to break that. Okay. There was also a couple pictures before them. I like to go during Christmas and light a candle in honor of Jesus and in honor of Christmas. And that's actually also the other one is a picture with the Coptic Pope in Egypt, where a bunch of people from Orange County went and visited, did an international interfaith tour, led actually by Bill Shane, my friend who actually also lives in the village, and many of the members of this trip actually were part of the village. So I've had an emotional attachment to the village without actually visiting the village. So I'm really excited to come back and for the first time, and thanks to Paula for inviting me.
Well, Paula, that's a lot of great information, and it sounds like she's really going to share a lot of stuff at the event.
Yes, she
Tell me
is.
about the Shalom Club. I mean, just give us a background of what it's all about.
Okay. The Shalom Club was founded about 4 years ago by Nate Kvetny, who is our current president.
Okay.
His vision and a major point that I'd like to get across on this program is that we are not a faith-based or religious club.
Okay.
The term shalom means peace, and means peace around the world.
Right.
And as you can see in our logo, Nate chose, because obviously it was part of his vision, which we are carrying forth, the dove, which is obviously a symbolic symbol of peace with the olive branch.
Okay.
We are a social club. Come and make friends, have fun, enjoy yourself, meet a bunch of fabulous people, and an intercultural club.
Right.
Everybody is welcome to our club, and we are very proud of the fact that because of the kind of program we have, we attract a very diverse audience.
Well, and like you were mentioning, you want to break barriers. You want to let people know what you're all about and what they're all about. It is probably a great place to come together and and be kind and pleasant and learn about each other, which is, of course, one of the mottos here in the village is kindness, and that's part of our Thrive program.
Exactly.
So that sounds like a great way to go about that. Tell me about some of the presentations that you have. So you've got uplifting music, the Violins of Hope presentation. What is that?
The Violins of Hope attracted literally a standing room only crowd. It is a program that is goes around the world, literally around the world, presenting violins that were actually played during the Holocaust.
Oh.
And it is accompanied, as we did here, by live professional music.
Oh, nice.
And
okay.
that is very symbolic of the kind of programming that we do.
Okay.
That is international. Everybody came. As I said, it was a standing room only crowd,
Okay.
and obviously extraordinarily successful and a beautiful, beautiful program. I encourage everybody to Google it and see what it's all about.
All right, excellent. And then, of course, Ezra's going to be speaking at the Shalom Club, which is going to be happening on Sunday, June 5th in Clubhouse 1. And then, of course, doors are opening at 2:30 and the program starts at 3. And just real quickly, Ezra, tell me what is your goal for the presentation?
Changing narratives, making friendships, and reimagining what diversity is all about. Diversity, as I've been saying for the last couple of years, is the buzzword of the world, of the country. And I think it is about time for us to actually reimagine what that word is, because I think it's overused. I do that work professionally for Chapman and for other organizations as well. And I think diversity has to be reimagined in more of a holistic, organic way. And instead of just staging diversity and making people sometimes, overkill, with the word and not really understanding it. So kind of bringing people together and showcasing a little bit of my life, how my kids are embedded, and for people to see minorities in general, if we can actually, I don't like that word, but just for the sake of the program, embedded in the larger American society. And I think that's really my goal. And really to create friendships. And for the most part, for the last 12 years, I've been really, blessed and excited to create friendships all over Orange County, because I think I've spoken to pretty much all places of worship.
Well, that's great.
You can imagine, so it's been really an exciting journey.
Wonderful. Well, thank you both. We appreciate the information and good luck on your presentation.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Lisa.
Thank you for having us.
You're welcome. If you want more information about the event, you can always go to, it is shalomclub_Laguna Woods at yahoo.com, and they will get you all the information. We'll be right back.
As we advance through the years, challenges in our daily activities arise. Lake Forest Services hire caregivers that go through stringent screening and compliance processes for assistance in all daily activities. Qualified veterans may also receive care as a VA benefit. We also provide full-service palliative and hospice care through Lake Forest Hospice. Our medical director and his team accommodates house calls to those in need. We exist to create seamless transitions that enhance quality of life.
Diane's Hallmark in Laguna Niguel is now an Elam's Hallmark, and we are excited to be part of your community. We have just remodeled, and you will be surprised by the wide variety of fashion and accessories, home decor, collectibles, Disney, Peanuts, Harry Potter, and Star Wars, along with the largest Hallmark card selection in town. Stop in today and sign up for our Crown Rewards program and get a free Just Because card. Once a member, you can get a free card once a month. Elam's Hallmark, your neighborhood gift store.
Adventure has a new look. The 2022 Subaru Forester Wilderness. Sure-footed symmetrical all-wheel drive. Paired with all-terrain Yokohama Geolander tires. Plus 9.2 inches of ground clearance. Discover adventure on a deeper level. The all-new 2022 Subaru Forester Wilderness.
Irvine Subaru. Buy online, just come in to sign. Get 2 years complimentary maintenance included on all new Subarus.
Welcome back. Well, I just wanted to remind Marion Lewis that she is the winner of the 60 Up Balance Board Training System. And as I mentioned, we will be in touch with you and we will arrange for you to receive your free system right here on Village Television with Dan Metcalf, who is the creator. All right, let's take a look at our weather real quick before we head out to enjoy the rest of our day. It is looking really nice today. Already burn off that fog. We're looking at 74.59. Tomorrow, 79.61, then 79.60, and then a little warmer, 78.61 and 72.61. Have a great day in the Village, and we will see you again tomorrow right here at 9 a.m. tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Looking for a change of scenery? You don't have to play golf to enjoy all that 19 Restaurant and Lounge has to offer. From a delicious breakfast menu to our delectable lunch and dinner specials. At 19 Restaurant and Lounge, there is something for everyone. Relax with your friends and family and take in the beautiful view from our spacious patio. Or enjoy a cocktail and appetizer in our lounge. 19 Restaurant and Lounge is a great place to socialize, enjoy a meal, or simply take in the view. Join us 7 days a week and experience Laguna Woods' exclusive dining experience.
All great healthcare organizations care, but the best dare to reach higher. So how did Hoag become Orange County's highest ranked hospital? It's not just our advanced therapies or nationally recognized primary care. It's our people. They're the amazing human beings ready to serve you, and the right one can make a huge difference in your path to wellness. So wouldn't that be someone you'd like to get to know? We think so. Hi, we're Hoag. Visit hoaghealth.org.